So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share just our story and what we're doing. So I want to, definitely thank the organizers, and I look forward to, continuing a great relationship as we try and innovate what, is happening with circular economy, especially around plastic in Africa. Like I've been introduced, my name is Olufunto Boroffice, and I'm the CEO of Chanja Dati Limited. We're based out of Abuja, Nigeria. Chanja Dati, for anybody who doesn't know, just simply means change debt in Hausa. So for anybody who's curious, I'm going to breeze through the pages just because I have 5 minutes. But anytime I have the opportunity to speak to people, I always want to sort of ground people in some of the statistics that we have. I might skip some slides, but anybody who's interested, we can either come back to it, or after the session, I give permission to organizers to share the slide. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was just waste in West Africa. The statistics I'm about to show is from the World Bank 2019, titled Water Waste. And basically just says that as of 2016, 176 million tons of general waste generated in West Africa. By 2050, there's going to be 516 million, which is 3x what was generated in 2016. So again, the numbers are going up. Only around 10% is collected. The rest end up in our communities and waterways, and plastic is around 15% of all this waste. So we have a huge problem, but we also have a huge opportunity. Again, a lot of my slides are very pictorial. I just wanted to, again, this next slide just says plastic as a menace. And I'm trying to move my slides. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so again, yearly 8 million tons of plastic waste enter the oceans. By 2050, if we're not careful, there'll be more plastic in the oceans than fish. And so let me just then quickly jump to what Chanja Dati is doing right now with regards to digital innovation. As of 2018, we partnered with a commercial bank, a national commercial bank in Nigeria called Jais Bank. And one of the things that we've been able to do to promote financial inclusion is that people can actually bring, we establish recycling hubs around the FCT, and people, especially the people at the bottom of the economic pyramid, can actually use their recyclable waste to open bank accounts. So each hub has an inventory officer that has a BVN generator, has a way it means to take pictures and people's ID. And so anybody can come with their waste, no matter how little, even if it's 1 kilogram of waste, to open a bank account. The other thing that we've also done is that we are working very hard right now to release our Chanja Dati Recycoin. And what the Recycoin is going to do is you bring your waste. It's both a web platform and a mobile app, where when you bring your waste, you can then convert that waste into cash or in your wallet. That would allow you to be able to pay everything from electricity bills to buying jam form, to buying data and the like. So that is something that we're working on. And then finally, in terms of, we have a program called Bottles for Books. For those who don't know, there are over 13 million children who are out of school in Nigeria. And, we've done a bit of survey, and we started this initiative called Bottles for Books, because when you ask the children, why you're not in school, or you peel back the layers a bit and you speak to the parents, they're always like, Bakudi in Hausa, which means no money. So one of the things we said is that we want to make education as accessible to everybody as possible. And so we have this Bottles for Books platform, where we are working with schools and with children and with donor organizations who contribute their waste. And we allowed the children to be able to go to pay for their fees and go to school. And so currently what is happening is that we're also building another platform that would allow us to be able to onboard not just children in Abuja, but children nationally, and potentially even scale it outside of the country, where what the platform is doing is hopefully going to be able to match children who are out of school with people who want to donate their waste, and link those who want to donate their waste with recyclers in their region, and then they would say, oh, I want to support Funto or Hassanat, or and I want my waste to go towards this child. And so that's one of the things we're doing. The final thing that I would say that we're working on right now, that we're looking at, is how do we bring gamification, especially for, again, these children that, I sometimes joke with people and say, for some of us old fogies, it's a bit too late for us at this point. But we really need to catch the children young. The more I'm dealing with the children, I know that, if we really want to make progress, especially with tech and with digital innovation, that we need to catch the children young. And so one of the things we're also looking at right now is gamification of recycling, and how do we put that in children's hands, where even from a very young age, they're able to start to learn about not just the SDGs, but gamification and why it makes sense to recycle. Again, I'm not going to take too much time. I apologize about the technical hitches and problems, but hopefully you were able to get a sense for what we're working on, and the future of what we're doing. I really am excited about our Chanja Deti Recycle coin that will be launched hopefully before the end of June, because I think that makes it more based on voice of customer and interviews we did. People are like, yeah, if you give me 30 naira per kilogram, it doesn't really do much. But if you tell me that, if I save over time with that waste, I can buy units of electricity, now it's more interesting for me. Now I'm more interested in recycling my waste. And so that has sort of informed the trajectory of what we're doing. And so thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm hoping that I'm within the time frame, because I always like to respect the time that I've been given, so that you can invite me again next time. Thank you very much.